Hi everyone, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins looking at, this is for Saturday, then Sunday, and then Monday, and this storm system has a potential for severe weather. Now, severe weather in the middle of December is rare, but it's not unheard of, especially for parts of Florida and really the deep south. It can happen anytime, really, and that's exactly what we have going on here. We're looking at a slight risk for severe weather from about Tampa Bay south towards Miami. So what does a slight risk mean? It means that there's a decent chance for some scattered storms that may be strong to severe as we head through Saturday and into Sunday early morning. So what kind of severe weather? There's really two things that are possible. Isolated tornadoes. And in Florida, these aren't like the Midwest where they're long duration, huge, damaging EF4, EF5 tornadoes. These are typically, anything can happen, but these are typically the smaller ones, the EF0s, the EF1s, maybe the EF2, and they're really quick. So that's what kind of tornadoes. But that's almost, I don't want to say worse, but they happen really fast. And so getting a heads up from radar and from your local TV stations is difficult because they happen so fast with these storms. So that's for Saturday at 5% from Tampa south towards Miami, and then just a 2% as you get closer to Jacksonville, where it just kind of fades away. But damaging wind, also a possibility. Wind gusts could be higher than 60 miles per hour in the yellow, and as well as the 5% chance there in the light brown. So basically from Tampa to Miami has the best chance for seeing these severe weather parameters. Now, what's going to happen? Well, did you see that instability right there? That's the gray from Miami that went up into South Carolina, and then now it moves up to Raleigh. So there you go. Just you see how it goes from Florida up through kind of the very southeastern corner of Georgia and then into the Carolinas. That's instability, and this is going to be your best chance Saturday into Sunday for some strong storms because there's an unstable air mass that's just kind of jetting up the coast as this nor'easter. So what does that mean? Well, let's kind of walk through it. This is Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Notice the storm system in the Gulf gathers a lot of strength, a lot of steam, a lot of moisture, and heads towards Florida. Now, this is by Saturday night around 10:30. This is going to be the best chance for those damaging winds and those isolated tornadoes, heavy rain, lots of lightning, things like that. Now, this moves up the coast towards Raleigh by Sunday afternoon, dumping a lot of water. We're talking 2, 3, 4 inches of rainfall going to be possible. Then as it makes its way further north towards D.C., New York, Boston, spreading its rain Sunday by 10 p.m. Notice we're starting to see some snow mixing in on the western side of this towards Chicago and Cincinnati as that rain moves up through Boston. The heavy rain moves up through Boston by Monday morning, and then it makes its way all the way towards Maine, and it eventually will kick out off to the east, but bringing down with it, wrapping around that cold air, changing things over to snow for Virginia, West Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, up into Canada. So that's a lot of snow that is possible from about the very northern fringes of North Carolina all the way up into Canada as this kicks on off to the north and east, dragging down with it some much colder air. So how much snow are we talking? Well, you can see kind of in the upper elevations towards West Virginia into the southwestern corner of Pennsylvania. That's a solid 3 to 6 to maybe 12 inches of snow where you see the darker blue. That's also towards upstate New York near the Great Lakes. That's obvious where the lake effect snow bands would set up. But notice from New York, really along the east coast, not a whole lot of snow because it's expected to be warm enough for just rain. But the further west you go, that cold air drags down, and definitely going to see a chance for some accumulating snowfall out of that. So that's an interesting storm system headed towards the east coast over the weekend and into the beginning of next week. Stay safe, everybody, especially friends and family in Florida for the national championship for the volleyball game on Sunday. So if you're out and about on Saturday, make sure you're aware of that. Also, you can follow me on all the social media channels. Give me a like and a follow on YouTube. That would be fantastic. And we'll see you again next time.